Ladies and gentlemen, our last amateur fight of the evening is scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds in the Front Street Fights amateur welterweight division. Let's meet our combatants. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner to my left. Stepping in with a record of 2 wins against 1 defeat. Standing in at 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 174.4 pounds. Fighting out of Idaho Falls, Idaho. Representing Team Resistance, please welcome Refugio Garcia. His opponent, fighting out of the red corner to my right, he is making his MMA debut, standing in at 5 feet 11 inches tall. He weighed in at 168.1 pounds. Fights out of Nampa, Idaho. Represents Phillips Martial Arts. Let's welcome Brandon Mighty Mendoza. Our referee in charge, once the action begins, is Rulin Day. All right, here we go. Scotty Jorgensen, our final amateur bout of the night. And if the last two have been indication, we're in for a good one here.
Very good.
Refugio Garcia, the green and black trunks, taking on Brandon Mendoza. And there's no get-to-know-you period here.
No, they're getting after it, and Mendoza's throwing some knees, man.
This is a brawl.
Oh, I think he got one through.
Oh, it's confirmed.
I was going to call it just before that.
Get a look at Refugio Garcia down, took one between the big toes.
It happens.
Especially when you're in tight and it's just elbows and fists and knees and feet.
It's part of the sport, but that was a good one.
Here's a look at it right here. Oh boy. Yeah.
That was pointing the knee on the top of the cup.
That was a jaw dropper there. There's your replay, courtesy of our friends at Project Filter. Remember, you decide when. We'll show you how. Visit projectfilter.org. Refugio Garcia working his way back up to his feet. He's going to have to definitely jog that one off. I'm probably going to hurt for a couple days after seeing that.
I've had a few of those, and they do not, cup or no cup.
Hey, speaking of that, congratulations on your son. Last November, you added to your family.
I did.
So you didn't take too many.
I didn't. Apparently not that bad.
Of course, correct me if I'm wrong, even in amateur fights, a referee will give the combatant as long as they need to kind of get their wits about them, kind of get back to the point where they're ready to battle.
Yeah, 5 minutes of injury. I believe it's 5 minutes of injury time.
Front Street Fights 18 here. Britt Talbert, Scotty Jorgensen. We are in round number 1 of our 5th amateur bout of the evening. Refugio Garcia here kind of walking it off. Took a tough one there. He's a tough kid. Let's see that they return right back to that same action.
Let's see. I have a feeling they will.
Mendoza making his MMA debut here tonight. I'm sure these two will touch gloves here, or maybe they'll start throwing bombs. And
yeah,
here we
they're
go.
Getting after it. Yep. Here it comes. Both guys testing the waters of a couple lower leg kicks.
See if they can bring the hands down to get the body to turn correct.
Oh, some big shots being thrown. Everybody kind of winging them out there.
Talk about the low leg kicks, and we talk about chopping down the trees, but it's also to see how you're going to react, correct? And see if you're going to drop your hands, dip your head, do something when you throw to the right and the left, correct?
Yeah, it's all kind of, they can be used as effective offensive tools, but they're also, setting things up for later in the fight. Yep.
Again, we're going to get into a clinch here. Knees and big elbows and punches.
No elbows yet. These are amateurs.
Oh, no, big uppercut.
Uppercut.
He's down. A referee, Rulin Day, will have to step in. And in his debut, Brandon Mendoza with a big
very
uppy
uppercut.
Comes over, talks to his opponent, make sure he's okay. We're going to see this on the Project Filter replay, I am sure of it, but buckled the knees of Refugio Garcia with a big, full uppercut here. Right here, here's going to be the end. Locked up in a clinch.
Both guys getting after it.
Right there, good left, and there's the uppercut up underneath the armpit of Refugio Garcia.
I actually love that one.
And it's all over as Brandon Mendoza in his MMA debut is going to take out a knockout in round number 1, Scott.
That's a good way to start your year and career.
It is. Couple willing guys. We've had Refugio Garcia on a couple of Front Street Fight cards. He's a gamer, not afraid. Let's go. Here, how it finished. Ladies and gentlemen, these guys got after it, didn't they? How about another round of applause here for our amateurs tonight? Nothing but respect. Here we go. At 117 of round 1, we have a winner by TKO via strikes. In his MMA debut, fighting out of the red corner, your winner, Brandon Mendoza. Remind everybody now, we are moving towards the pro portion of our card. We're going to have an intermission here, and we will be back with our 4 pro fights of the night, including the title weight fight in our main event.